tassa. Namo
Tassa
tassa
bhagavato
bhagavato arahato
arahato
samma
samma
sambuddhassa.
sambuddhassa.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sarah, Pandinanda Sara, all participants. Thank you very much, Sarah and Nanda Sara, for giving our program your precious time. I know that it's very precious for you. And thank you for all participants. Before we start our program, I would like to introduce a little bit in brief because last month, November, we had discussed already such a kind of panel discussion. So I don't need to introduce all the speaker in detail. At first, I myself am Venerable Visoda, the organizer of this DBG talk, Tavagu talk. And Bante Sandamuka is our respected teacher, my respected teacher and professor at IDBIU. Yang Jango, and Bante Nandasara is my respected friend. He is now candidate, PhD candidate at Kelaniya University. Proudly, I would like to announce that Pandit Nandasara had recently published his new book, A Glance at Mindfulness Now, published by Amazon.com. It's worldwide distributed. Amazon not easily accepting any kinds of book, no, but he can pass and really appreciate Pandit Nandasara and your achievement, no?
I do. Appreciate.
Okay. Shall we go to our main topic today? Our topic is very simple and very important and very modern. The challenges and opportunity for Myanmar monk in AI era. First, I would like to ask the question to our CRO, just simple question. How do you understand AI and CRO? Do you usually use AI?
Yes, and now thank you. Thank you for your kind introduction and also welcome everyone to our free talk, our open talk. So yeah, thank you for being being partner, talking partner for Venerable Nanda Jara. Okay. So yes, whether we like it or not, we are living in the AI era. Okay, so that is the fact we have to accept. So yeah, I don't know much about the AI, but because maybe thanks to Yuval Noah Harari, so thanks to his books, now latest his publication is the Nexus. Okay. So there he explained a lot about the AI. Actually, it is a history of the information. So now it came to the age of the AI. So AI, as I have read from his book, AI is very useful. AI became rebellion to the human who is the creator of the AI. So it surpassed the human being nowadays. So he explained that the seed of the AI is a computer. Okay, the seed of the AI is a computer, and then so from that one, there we have what now AIs programs AI after that. So that is maybe computers started from around maybe 1940s. 1940s computer start to use, but it is not modernized, not very clever yet. But in 2001, AI, but the computer became smarter than the human being. Okay. Now you can see 2024 already. Very soon we are going to be in the 25. So within this maybe around 20 years, AI highly developed. Okay. AI computer is very, very smart, became very, very smart, unimaginable. So it can outdo human being. That's right. That's why if AI is very useful if we are wise enough. If we are not wise enough, we will be the slave of the AI. And also he remind that we human beings will be the useless persons because everything we do, AI will do it. So that's why human being has nothing to do. Okay? And then we will become useless beings in the world. So at the same time, another thing is another thing AI can do is that with the AI, that is artificial intelligence, which is already embedded in our smartphone, our computer, or any applications, so they can hack. Problem is that they can hack us. People, human beings cannot be hacked. Okay, they can follow you, they can follow me, and then they can check what who I meet, and also what I eat, where I go. But they cannot know my mind, what I'm thinking. But nowadays, if you use a smartphone, AI is there. Then with the combination of the info deck and bio deck, they know you very well. Even you don't know about yourself, but the other people who control the AI, who control the system, they can get every piece of your information. In that way, what do you think he can understand? Nowadays, if you use the social media, suppose like what Facebook, maybe if you search for furnitures one day, then next day, they automatically shows many many furniture advertisement. The companies are there, so they start to know what our mind. They know our mind. It means that the human being become hackable. Okay, you are. It is a problem for our security, privacy problem. Okay, so that is also problem, danger of using. But one thing is it is very useful, very useful. Maybe for us as a uh, academic person who work at the university, so sometimes we have to read a lot of books. Sometimes we may not have enough time. Then one day I ask AI, and then AI, please summarize this chapter. So AI do very well. And then I check it again. So maybe I give the name of the book and then the chapter, what I want to summarize. Even sometimes I ask AI, please argue with that scholar. Then he say very what wisely. So that's the way we try to use it, AI. Okay. So yes, there are areas we should know. What should we do with the AI, and what should we are not allowed to do with the AI. So that way I use AI and also know a little bit about the AI, and then what is the pros and cons. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Baninanda Sara, how do you understand AI and do you usually use it?
For me also, I'm the end user. I mean the ordinary user. So, can you just some like language model tools and also other other AI created software. But of course, the AI and these technologies, whether we use this consciously or not, it's become unavoidable. I believe that. Or, like as Venerable said, some kind of algorithms behind the content we use in social media. So the recommendations that we got from the online shoppings and something like that. So this is unavoidable for us, for those who are living in this modern world. Mm, and I also agree with Venerable, like he said, I believe like AI is only artificial intelligence is it should be only for the intelligent people. Artificial intelligence for those who are intelligent. If not, there will be a lot of misuse. And then if you give, there was one saying that like if you give their garbage to AI, he gonna give you the garbage. Mm. So AI these days, I normally use like kind of language model tool, especially ChatGPT, and nowadays I'm using Apple Intelligence. That was really nice and smooth. And of course, like sometime for my academic, I have to use like kind of check PDF or also. Uh, Sometimes we need to use the crop references. So there's a lot of tools to use for the academia. So I use those things. And sometimes that make me, how to say, like stressful.
Mm.
Sometimes I became the under controls of these guys. Uh, because most a lot of things I use electronics and technology things like I use the watch, phone, mobile phone, tablets, computers, these things. So they are tracking me and sometimes they make me annoying. Or uh, they don't really know when I sit in the library, they know I'm in the library.
Mm.
They're tracking me every time my behaviors, and then I normally go to school every day, 9 to like around 6, or every weekday. So at that time, they usually close all of my notification because they know I'm in the library.
Mm.
And then they sent me a lot of comment, especially this watch sent a lot of comment whenever this is time to standard use it for a long time.
Mm.
So I'm here have so concentrated on my writing and he keeps sending the message to standing up like my mom. So
Yeah.
and sometimes he asked me to sleep. This is the sleeping time. You have to sleep. And I I I said that I set alarm for 7 hours sleep every night. But if I'm not sleeping 7 hours, he keep ask me to sleep, ask
Mm.
me to do this, that, this, and water also. He asked me to drink water every day, 3 liters. He asking me to do it. So that made me annoying. So sometimes I want to open notification to have communication with those people, but he cut it off immediately. Such kind of control, I don't like it. Sometimes I even scared of these things. But at the same time, I feeling like, okay, I got a partner, I got an assistant for my work, and a lot of schedules I can't do by myself. But these technologies and AI can do a lot of things for me. And sometimes I'm blocked with my idea, especially I have to create a lot of contents. I have I do content writing, podcast, sometimes video contents, and developing some program for, I mean the Dharma program. So I need his idea sometimes. I need his help, especially these GBT. And so yeah, inevitable, I believe, but we have to really careful. That make a lot of stressful thing for us.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me clarify a little bit more. Because we go to directly AI, artificial intelligence. No? There are many kinds of artificial intelligence
Sure.
for the beginner, no? Like a ChatGPT or OpenAI, like a Copilot, like this.
Mm.
Some I saw recently the video clip, Myanmar guy, some case they doing like a Copilot. We come as in Myanmar language too,
Oh.
uh, and then this one's more accurate. So I myself usually use AI, especially like sometimes I don't know how to speak in English. I just ask, like in Myanmar, how to say in English. Let me say like this. Sometimes support and use AI. Even this topic I am going to discuss this panel discussion. How should we ask? What question we should do? Like
Mm-hmm.
this, I ask that AI get a lot of information. So I also myself use AI. So we should, especially like Gerald Sandamuka said, you can know how. His boat, 21 lesson from
Okay.
21st century, give me enlighten a lot. I know about the AI algorithm. Our participant, if you want to know about the AI better, you read the
Mm.
21 lesson from 21st century. I usually listen audiobook. In Myanmar, there is an audiobook, Myanmar audiobook. That's better. Ah, okay. There's a first question. The second question simply, Zero, what will be challenges for Myanmar monk in the AI age? How do you think?
Mm. Challenges are a lot.
Yeah.
But if we can do, if we are able, then we can turn then to be our opportunity.
Mm.
So, so challenges are unavoidable as AI.
Okay.
Yes, challenges. Hmm. There are a lot of challenges. For example, our firstly is our privacy is in challenge.
Mm.
So, and also another thing is so we will because AI, as we discussed it so far, so useful. That's why we will be so much dependent on the AI.
Mm.
So these are challenges. Okay. If we are so much dependent, maybe first time we ask to do, for example, if we uh, uh, make a program, suppose a kind of topic, please try to write the content of this topic. They can write it.
Mm.
Please, now there is a problem in the university, Buddhist universities I saw. So when we ask the student to write, they to give assignments,
Mm.
they ask the AI to write everything.
Mm.
So this is also a big problem.
Yeah.
Mm. And also then we have to say, yeah, but you can get some help from the AI, but don't rely too much. Don't rely everything on the AI.
Mm.
Otherwise, you will be the slave of the AI. Because AI is invented uh, with a very good purpose to have a humanity. Okay, human beings are very busy. Yeah, so that's why they want to help. They want to give back very good help to the human being. So human beings should be more intelligent, as Venerable Nandajara said. So only then, so we have to try to compete with the AI. But the problem is that we have to sleep.
Mm.
AI is a non-stop. He work 24 hours, 7 days, no problem, non-stop working. And also, if we read a book, it takes a long time to finish. But the AI within a second, done. So that's why AI is very clever, but the incompatible. But we have to make our capacity useful. So we have to train them. Now AI is under not fully developed, but under developing condition. Okay. So, but even in that stage is very sharp, very smart. Okay. So one challenges is that if we rely too much or depend too much on the AI, then we will be nothing. In our brain, we know nothing. We have no information at all. And also we will not be able to transfer from the information to the knowledge, to the wisdom. So, so that is two dependence. Go, it's easy for us, easy to get it. So that one thing is our privacy problem. Another challenge is it may us to be too much dependent on the
We can
side. So
how about
maybe there may be many others about the Banriva and Nandajara also he may add on.
okay, and then that you add on someone.
Yes, Venerable. Mm, Whenever I heard about these technologies and challenges, I remember a funny guys when we were young, back in year 2000s. At that time, you may know like that virus called the Y2K virus. That was the famous ones, and all over the world. At that time, people in the West, they really cared about these Y2K virus for computer virus. That was, and the military leader General Kinyo, he said that we don't need to worry about these technological challenges. We already prepare everything to protect these Y2K virus. What he said in the news, and at that time we don't even have too much computers, and we don't use internet. We don't have internet, so why we have to worry about these challenges? So yeah, these days also, yeah, there's a lot of challenges, especially today as I shared on Facebook. First, the most the biggest challenges for the one extra member in Myanmar is we don't have internet to access these things, and also electricity, of course. So how we can use these are the primary needs. And also, I think the challenges are significant, and that's thing mainly from lack of technology knowledge and education.
Yeah.
So for many Monastic member in Myanmar, to access to advanced educations in the field like AI is very limited. So without a foundational understanding of these technology, it is difficult to use or even uh, misuse or difficult to trust those too effectively. Another challenge is the digital divide. And in Myanmar, access to technology like computers, smartphones, or even reliable internet is still not universal, especially in monastic community. So this means that monks who might be interested in learning about these AIs and other technology don't always have the resources to do so. And the next is, I think, language is another major barrier for us. So most these artificial intelligence tools and resources are in English, which is not widely spoken or understood in Myanmar monastic community. Even if monks and nuns want to use AI tool, they may struggle to navigate them without proper translations or even without localization. Mm. The last is, I think, cultural challenges. Many people, including monks and lay people, they might view AI with like kind of skepticism, fearing it could lead to negative consequences like misinformation. Especially, I had a lot from the Venerable. They worry about the mistranslation or misinformation about the Buddhist teachings and Pali languages. And then some worry about the loss of traditional values. And even we are seeing like kind of misusing such kind of like these days I'm saw on Facebook and YouTube, like kind of the Buddha statues and dancing or something like misuse that make fears of the uh, like people in Myanmar. They're fearing about the negative consequences. So without the proper educations and awareness, it can be challenging to utilize or to adopt AI in a way that align with the Buddhist principles and Buddhist community. Uh, so yeah, these are the kind of challenges. There may be a lot of other challenges. For me personally, that challenges is financially, uh, because if we want to use wisely and widely, we need a lot of subscription. So yeah, these are the another challenges because we don't have any income, so we just paying to these sus paying for the subscription. But yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, well,
I like to add on to
yeah,
these
please,
challenges. Nowadays, now the secular Buddhism is very popular.
yeah,
Lay people, they learn themselves the teaching of the Buddha, especially the Westerner. They don't need a monk. No, they don't need the professor. But they can ask the AI. Maybe sometimes he may get some wrong information, but most of the information that curate and then AI can translate even the Pali to any language, English and in Myanmar.
mhm,
So because of AI, just now, Theodore said the people will be jobless. No,
mhm,
people in the industrial age, the labor protest because the boss utilize their strength. But AI age, the boss they don't need for the labor. They don't
mhm,
need to hire the worker. They will as the robot. The labor will be jobless. At the same, in the same way, maybe our monk also will be the jobless if the lay
mhm.
people can use AI wisely in the near future. I think there's a kinds of challenges. Okay, before
Yeah.
before we want to we go to another question, I would like to ask any comment, any contribution from our participant about the challenges for Myanmar monk in AI age. About Syamaji, you would like to add on some more information?
Well, I'm not Myanmar monk, so I will come in the end.
Okay.
We will listen to Myanmar monks first.
No. I mean the opportunity for Myanmar monk. How do you think? No. Challenges for Myanmar monk.
Yeah, challenges are there. It's
Yeah.
not only for Myanmar monk,
Mm,
it's for everyone.
mm,
But all three of you speakers, you make some valid points.
mm,
But what I like most about it, yeah, AI is amazing. It's a technical
mm,
stuff. It's the latest invention, whatever. But please don't get overwhelmed.
mm,
We humans are the ones creating this AI.
mm,
So please don't lose the control.
mm,
Please don't get overwhelmed.
mm,
Like Homo said, if we have proper training, if we want to use it effectively, We will use it as our working partner or our support. Then it will be very beneficial.
Yeah.
So we will go along with it. These robots we are expected since our industrial revolution, 660s. We've been waiting for this day. Now that we have these robots, but with intelligence, so this is super. But still, they are robots. We have different capacity. Probably, I don't know how much gigabyte they have in the robot.
Okay.
Incomparable to our brain. So rather not compare us and AI. We are human. We have feelings and emotions and all these stuff. We have our own intelligence, but please use them carefully and wisely. Like one speaker said, I liked it. We will coexist with the AI, but I won't consider it as a much challenge. These are super good for fact checks. If you want some speed reading or some information in a quick time, yeah, just ask AI to do this. Then you will have your touch from machine to human. We still need human touch. You don't submit a machine text and passages. In America and started in Europe now, they start creating this assessment sort of application. If you just come up with AI language, your paper will not be passed. So people are no fool. Just don't come up with machine all the time, but use it effectively, wisely. That's useful. That will be very useful. Yes.
Okay. You don't see the challenges. You know, okay.
No, don't consider as challenge. It's our working partner.
Yeah. Okay, let's move next question. The opportunity. Zero. You describe some opportunity for us?
It's a very good opportunity. So because of it, throughout the history, as the Yamaji said, people are trying to get such a help from the robot or from the machine. Now it's a come to existence. So that's why we make use of it. Maybe we make use of it. So, but the one thing is if you are going to use it, before you use it, we have to have a kind of a literacy, AI literacy or ID literacy or whatever. So only then that will be very useful for us. So opportunities are a lot in a different level of our life. So as I discussed it before, so we are so busy to read all the papers. Then sometimes we can ask them to read on our behalf. Okay. So time saving, we can save the time, but it doesn't mean that we have to totally trust everything on the AI's hand. So we have to recheck again. Then time saving, also energy saving.
Yeah.
So we don't use much energy. Otherwise we have to use all of our energy to finish the work done, to make to finish the work. So that's why time also saving, it will be helpful for us to save the time and also to save the energy. And also we can do many things at the same time. Okay, so we become more productive. So if we are really clever, okay, in using AI, we will be more productive. So normally we human beings, our strengths are limited, our times are limited, so that we can use maybe many jobs at the same time. But with the help of AI, we can be more productive. Okay, more productive. more productive monks, more productive Buddhist monks. So they can write a lot. Okay. So people very busy, very difficult to understand even a paragraph reading in English. But with the help of the AI, it will be much better, much quicker to understand a paragraph or a book as well. So there are a lot of chance, a lot of opportunities for us. But at the same time, we have to give a proper education about the AI to our younger generations. Okay, about the AI, about the information technology, how to use, okay, how to use effectively, and also not to be slave of the AI. Okay, the otherwise every day AI will ask this to do or to make this decision. So one information I have read from the NASA is that AI will computer program or algorithm. So they can identify and also they can make an idea. They can create the idea by themselves. They can make a decision if you provide the fact. Then they can make a decision with what it whether it is the right or wrong or good or bad to do. And also they can create a new idea, new formula for us. So with that, so if we are able, then if we are so intelligent, then we can also decide or make them better. Maybe AI may provide a kind of idea. So, but we can make it. We can argue. It's very good to have a chance to argue. No, not this way. So, sometimes I ask AI, okay, about the Bali grammarians. Then what he put? Bali grammarians in Myanmar is what he put is a Vanreva Janaka Vivansa. Kandayo Bhadadika Sayada. Actually, Bhadadika Sayadaji did not produce his own grammar books. So then we have to add in, no, not that way. We make a discussion. Okay. We can make a discussion with not this one, maybe in this age, this or that. Sometimes we need to provide this information. Okay. Then he will be much, maybe after that, the next day I had to write that the same day again. Then he changed. He correct his mistakes. Easy to learn, so easy to correct. So that is very helpful for us if we are maybe as a student, month student, novice student, non-student also. So it will be very helpful. But the one thing is that they should have a proper training to have a kind of literacy. And otherwise, without our knowledge, okay, we will be the puppet of AI or machine. Yeah, there are many challenges, many opportunities for the teachers as well. So many programs we can make it. We make it more productive. Also, people we may not know, for example, about some new subject for us, like Western psychology or philosophy or maybe very long history. So then we may ask, please simply explain. Okay, what do you want to know? Then he tells us in a very simple language, because the philosophy, damn psychology, terminologies are very difficult to understand. So they can make it easy. So also far-reaching, we can extend our understanding, our knowledge. So because with the help of AI, we can get a lot of information. So yeah, this is also more information are accessible. It become more accessible to us. That's also one of the opportunity. More productive, more information, okay, time saving, energy saving. So these things. I as far as I remember.
Thank you. How about Anina Sarah?
Yes, whenever. So I feel like when we talk about the opportunity, we have to think two things. One is individual opportunity, and another is the opportunity for the monastic community. You
Mm,
know, individually, yeah, there will be a loss if you can use wisely, if you can use, if you know technology, there will be a lot of benefits. Uh, uh, as I said earlier, for me, I'm using like kind of content creations and also like as Venerable said uh, before our discussion, you know, like there are lots of profound dhamma, but when we are difficult to present these dhamma to the society, I mean the modern people, so we can recreate by using these techno AI generated tools. We can give at least like the Mabada boss, and then we can ask him to generate that kind of new interpretations of new presentations, idea. Such thing we can create a lot for the individual as long as we know how to use it.
mm,
And And also for the learning, as Venerable says, for those who are difficult to learning these modern languages and also other disciplinary tools like psychologies and philosophy, yeah, we can use the AI-driven even translation tools, AI-driven educational apps, and also digital libraries. So we can get a lot of knowledge from the AI. And beyond these individual benefits and contribution, I mean, opportunities, another thing is we can contribute as the Buddhist monk and as the Buddhist scholar, we can contribute to these technology uh, renovations and deployment things. So, like individually, we can be the user and and with the Buddhist idea, we can contribute in, especially nowadays, I'm reading some books related to AI ethics.
mm,
So, how the Buddhist ethic can contribute to the developing this new technology
mm,
for both user and developer. So like there's a lot of misuse, as you said. So for those who are misusing this technology, what kind of ethical concern we can give answer from the Buddhist point of view? For example, as Venerable Chanamukha said, in the Buddhist university, uh, those monks are using AI technology, AI generated tool for their assignments and exam. So back in the day, we have lots of discussion on these exams and exam in the exam room. There's some monks are cheating in exam room,
mm,
discussing with the ethical concepts of the parajika.
mm,
And so, how about this time? If
mm,
we are using the AI generated contents or AI generated answer for their exam,
mm,
can we relate with this concept of parajika?
mm,
So that's kind of ethical point of view for the user. I mean, and for the developer also, we can contribute like Buddhist ethic idea. Uh, when I'm reviewing some book, there's already 4 to 5 books on Buddhism and AI, Buddhist ethic and AI already, but most of the books focus on the user for the user ethic.
oh,
Then this is time to give the ethic for the developer. So how the Buddhist ethic can contribute for developing this technology. That's what we can contribute. And if we can contribute in this way, mm, we Buddhist monk will not be useless, as Venerable said. If not, they can read a lot of Dhamma contents from you by using these AI, and like your writer, you were nervous that uh, we human being can be the homo deus
mm,
with by using this technology.
mm,
So that means if you want to reborn in heaven, you don't need monk. There will be a lot of AI tool can help you to reborn in heaven world.
mm,
Uh, as you went over said, I mean, Homo Juris, that idea is something similar to the Buddhist Natha Loka. So if we can't contribute such kind of ideologies and ethical way, mm, this religions, this ideology will be out of date.
Mm,
And then another is when we talk about ideology, like how we can give the proper definitions of intelligent. What really intelligent? What is the Buddhist understanding of intelligent?
mm,
Though
intelligent.
artificial intelligence are and the Buddhist definition of intelligence, then we can do comparatively study. We can study comparatively. Then we can show this is the Buddhist understanding of intelligence. This is the modern technological understanding of intelligence. So
Mm,
such kind of study we need, I think, for the research area. And the next is my field, you know, that is stress,
mm,
psychologies, and these mental health. Whenever in this very world, whenever there's new technologies or new industrial revolution, those people in this world facing with mental health problem and stress. Back in the day, when the Industrial Revolution, at that time, all sort of people suffer with the anxiety nowadays we call at that time hysteria. So such kind of mental health problems. And also now this AI era, there's a lot of mental health problem. First, it's very obvious. As I said earlier, I'm feeling a lot. I got a lot of stress with this technology, and also, of course, anxiety. Now we are worrying about our future, right? And also other people also worrying about their future. As you remember in his Nexus books, he mentioned a lot of things like how this AI gonna take replace those people, those worker. So they are worrying for sure. So then, as we Buddhist monk, we can contribute with the Buddhist teaching for yeah, they are talking about artificial intelligence. Why we don't talk about the emotional intelligence,
mm,
right? So artificial intelligence, of course, obviously they don't have emotion,
mm,
but the user are using emotionally. Then we also need to intelligent emotionally. At the end of the day, for those human beings, which intelligence is the most important? Uh, Without emotional intelligence, if we are not intelligent emotionally, we will suffer a lot. So Buddhist way of contribution for the emotional intelligence is necessary.
mm,
This is what we have to do, like kind of mindfulness too. And again, with the help of this artificial intelligence, we can develop a lot of mindfulness uh, uh, programs and also tools and technology. You know, nowadays in Europe, they are developing virtual mindfulness,
mm,
like AI created mindfulness video and also guided meditation.
mm,
Uh, and of course, virtual mindfulness is that really addicted one. So we can use this technology for our emotional intelligence that we need. So artificial intelligence can do something, but for the Buddhist monk, we can do for the emotional intelligence.
mm,
That's why I think in the year 2023, I made a one. We have a one. I think 23 years, 23 or early 24. I'm not remember well. We have one discussion on artificial intelligence and emotional intelligence.
mm,
So yeah, as a Buddhist man, we can contribute for the emotional intelligence.
mm,
So these are the opportunities. So individually, we can got a lot of opportunity, and Buddhist community, by contributing to the society for the the technology, we can get a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
At the same time, we are user. At the same time, we can be deployed. When we
Yeah,
use AI is learning from us.
yeah,
So when we correct him, he just record. Next time he just generate a
yeah,
correct answer. Such a way, as you point out, that's a good point for our monastic community as to be developer for the AI. AI is nowadays he stay, how to say, another, he stay the learner. He just collect,
yeah,
he collect the
yeah,
information and he generate again. The less information he get, his answer is wrong or his answer not complete, insufficient. But the most data, the most information he get, he can generate a correct answer and sufficient answer. That's why, as for monastic community, we should use AI a lot, and we should give the most information, correct information to the AI, and he can generate correct teaching. That's the
sure thing.
opportunity. Okay, another one, I just for funny or just I usually use support. Tomorrow I had invitation. I had to talk about the Dhamma. I just asked, hey, tomorrow I'm going to give a talk at the wedding ceremony. What types of suggestion I should get? He just get. Sometimes he go to about the Pali, Angotra, and Dhammapada, and so on. Uh,
Yes,
and
very
One
much. And also, Buddhist monk in the like other country, they are still contributing, still doing research.
mm,
In the year 2019, I met a Korean Buddhist monk.
mm,
Uh, he's studying artificial intelligence and Savinyutta Jnana, comparative study.
oh, uh,
So at the very first time, that was ridiculous, topic.
mm,
But something need to consider and something need to think about it. How I don't know he finished or not,
mm.
but it's such a big topic.
Yeah. But AI will assess everything. You will disagree about that.
one day, one day I have had. Now I remember it. Maybe long ago. Uh, yes, I had, but I don't know whether it's the fact or not.
Mm.
So there is a robot monk. So
Mm.
maybe
Yeah,
in Japan or somewhere.
Yeah, Japan, I also.
Yeah, and that have a sensor. So if you maybe in the temple there is a robot monk.
Mm.
Maybe AI generated. So once we are there, it reads, it scan
Mm.
our scan the person who come in front of that one. And then it knows what is your feeling, how do you feel, what is your problem. And then after knowing they give a proper appropriate dhamma appropriate to our current condition. So by problem for one of the problem for us is even though we go and give a dhamma talk, mostly, we don't know what is the problem with the people, what they want to know.
Mm.
But we give what we know, what we think is a good. Just guess. And then we give a dhamma talk which seem to be appropriate to them. So in that case, and I think I thought before, oh, this is more appropriate, but far better than the human mind, and because it can know, it can sense what is your problem and how to solve that problem. For example, emotional problem, also he can recognize, and I give it a much, uh, maybe sometimes challenging or sometimes comforting to challenge or to comfort. So that way also, they are very helpful. Okay. So if you say, then in this regard, I remember one of the Buddha's Sabanyuda Jnana. Buddha's wisdom is Asaya Nusaya Jnana. So before he breathed the Dhamma, the Buddha breathed the Dhamma, survey the world. And then if he find out the right person, he trying to check what is his Asaya, what is his Nusaya, okay, tendency, inclination, and so on, and what he like. And also, so in this way, the Buddha generate the appropriate Dhamma thoughts, Dhamma talk. And then that made the listener enlightened. Okay. So maybe the Korean man's is the competitive study is maybe we can get some information, some new contribution from there. It's very good.
Yeah. Yeah, we also need such kind of study, Venerable, I think.
But I don't mean that AI is the same with the 7 year.
We can't say that, yeah.
Because but something is there we can get. Okay.
Okay. Any comment, any contribution from the participant? There's something new. Oh, he comment. Sorry, I cannot read, no? Because I don't have the written classes. Naravi, if you want to comment in person, you are welcome, no, Timur?
So
Yes, Gandhi. I also heard about the AI robot monk in Japan monastery or temple, but it costs over $1 million. So it's extremely expensive. It's impossible in Myanmar.
Okay, very good. So I don't know the cost. How much does it cost? Okay, very
It costs
good.
over $1 million.
Nowadays it will be much cheaper with the help of the AI.
Maybe in Singapore they are starting and creating and testing AI robot machine to paint the walls. So when it comes to painting the wall in dangerous zone, the wall or the sky scrap paper, they will use such AI robot in the future. And that's why they are training AI robot.
Well, you know, the AI is like Israel. He assassinate the Iran major. That's just AI, no?
Yes, AI can identify our identity in detail.
So if AI is in the hands of the evil person, so dangerous. So
yes,
it will be manipulated. We will be manipulated by the other. That's why people nowadays they are trying to make regulations to control, maybe like the ethics, okay, for the developers. So they're trying to make it. So otherwise, we human beings will be manipulated. Okay. So some in the you wonder what already supposed to there. He in his talk, I also listen his talks, and then so what he says, maybe later on, you will be advised. Your partner, life partner, will be recommended by the AI. So not by the parents. Parents may not know what is right for you, who is the right person for you. Then you will choose right person for you, and then may then married.
yes.
Okay, let's move to next question. Sarah, to what extent will the use of or no use of AI technology impact on Myanmar monk?
Yeah, that is whether use or not is up to the personal choice. Personal choice. So maybe if we look back to the Buddha's dispensation, so Buddha's teaching, the Buddha explained that already clearly mentioned that you have to what for the purpose of the liberation, personal liberation, individual liberation. So if you are able, then you have to help other people to be liberated, to be ethical, and also to be successful, more prosperous. So main point or the main thing of the Buddha's teaching is to develop a sila, samadhi, panya.
Spiritual
So yeah. So then it is up to our personal choice. The life is there, then the personal choice we can make it. So if we aim at the liberation, individual liberation, that is the use of the AI or tablet or maybe a iPad or whatever. These they are flood of informations there. It will be a kind of distraction. Our mind will be distracted from this information, that information, and so on. So that's why if we don't use, if we are aimed at the liberation, so then that can be a kind of the use of the AI or smartphone or whatever, then that can be a kind of disturbance, obstacle, maybe danger to the concentration.
In Pali, Plibora.
Yeah, danger to be concentration, right? So then it will be a kind of hindrance for the attainment of the wisdom. Okay? So that is for those person who want to be liberated. Okay. So, but for those who are eager to learn a lot as much as possible, or maybe Buddha's teaching in comparison with another religions or teaching, maybe science, or maybe nowadays you see monks are also studying about the neuroscience. Neuroscience and Buddhism mindfulness practice. They try to compare, and then neuroscience become very helpful. Okay, for the Buddhist study, and also maybe more to make it more effective, more understanding about our neurons and also the behaviors as well. So if we want to know more, if we want to propagate, so Buddha's teaching, so in the different languages as well as the different in comparison with the different uh, different area of the studies, different area of the knowledge, and also uh, if we want to extend our knowledge, then AI is a very useful information technology, very useful because we can learn a lot. So from then he will be more wiser than ever before, and then maybe very good for that person to use it. But that is his choice. Okay, personal choice. If we don't want to use, one thing is so okay. Even if we are not aiming at the liberation in this very life, or in the life as short as possible, then but we study, but we don't use it. We study and also we teach, we don't use, then we don't use AI or any other aids, so technology aids, then our knowledge will be limited. Our understanding will be limited. And then when we deliver the Buddha's message to the different audience, that will not be effective. Okay? So that the way we can have. Okay, so if we don't use the AI or any other technology, latest development, then there are such a shortcoming as well. But it's up to the personal choice.
Okay. How about Bandinanda Sara in this question?
What we need to talk from like kind of Arinyawati and Kamawati.
Mm.
So for the forest monk, Arinyawati, I think they don't need AI. They don't need this technology. So whether they use or not, stay okay for their liberation. Even these technology might hindrances or burden for their liberation, spiritual development. For the Kamawasi, for the city monks, for those who are not using this technology,
Mm.
even though they are living in a city, they are we can name as the Arinyawasi venerables. So like so I think no choice for those living in the city.
Mm.
If not even unavoidable, as I said earlier, unavoidable as long as they are living in the city, wherever they can even deny that I don't want to use this technology in certain way, certain level, like relating with their lifestyle, relating with their living. So, so, but if we use, there will be a lot of contribution, a lot of extent for those who are living in the city, vulnerables. And of course, for the missionary also, that would be really useful. Uh, uh, and also, if we are not using, we have to move to the forest.
Oh. So such as like Sarah Sanamukas, Sarah, that is depend on the individual. Sarah Nada Sarah say, let's say for as for CDMA, he must be used. Otherwise, we will be like out of date. There's such a
Not mess, not mess whenever I want to clarify like mm, unavoidable and deniable.
Mm,
Whether we use or not, that is in our lifestyle.
mm,
These technologies in our daily life, so unavoidable.
yeah.
But if you want to do missionary, yeah, not
As
mess. Should you?
as for community, as for institution, we should not. We should keep on watch in the modern technology.
Yeah,
No?
yeah. If you are not using, for example, like the Barnabas who are the rector of the university, uh, lecturers of the university, professor, if they are not using, that means welcoming for the cheating, welcoming for the lying,
Mm,
welcoming for the unethical thing because of their student gonna use whether he use or not. Their student gonna use so how to do here,
mm,
how to assess and how to clarify their students are educated or not.
yeah. Yeah, there's even the individual, if we say department individual, such an individual is getting more, there's the institution will
Yeah.
be behind the age, you know, behind the age. Uh,
One
okay.
more thing is, yeah, I would like to add some information. So I don't know other theologies, but theology like your theology, typical your theology. Theology didn't use any information technology, anything.
Mm,
Even mobile also he don't use.
mm,
But still, his dhammas, his teachings are propagated by his community,
mm,
his people from the Upadhambakas,
mm,
the Gajis, and so on. They
mm,
try to make them accessible,
yeah.
make his dhammas accessible to the people.
Mm,
Uh, so there are such, but even those theologians living in the city, but he lived as a forest dweller, miles. So very good.
uh,
But also he's a missionary. He is giving maybe Dhamma talk in Myanmar, very simple language, make a very readable, beautiful poems. Okay,
mm,
so that in such an exceptional cases are there. But I do have to make it accessible to the very wider audience. So even though he don't do it, but there is a disciples, is a community, they have to contribute. Okay, they have to make it accessible to the wider audience.
Okay. Any comment from the participant? You are welcome. If we, where we impact, if we use AI, if we don't use AI, or where we impact on our monastic community? Bande.
Hello, Vanasiri. Welcome.
So, a pay respect of Venerable Seattle. So, for me, I mostly use AI. So nearly every day I use AI.
Very good.
Because without using AI, my study cannot improve better than. I feel like this. Yeah.
You're part of AI.
So whenever I study, I used to using AI nearly all the time. So for me, AI can get me so many advantages. So when I use AI, I create personal AI chatbot. For example, I study so many subjects. So for each subject, I create AI chatbot by the name of Satipatthana, by the name of Buddhist history, like this. So what I want to highlight is we can create ourselves AI according to our own style. We can give so many scholar books to train the AI. So and then we can ask question specifically. Mostly when we ask a question in AI, they can answer generally, not specifically. And also they cannot give latest information. So in order to know latest information or specific information, we need to create ourselves a new AI. So ChatGPT also offer to create ourselves AI. So we can use in the ChatGPT function. Personally, I like the most using AI in Seattle.
AI become your friend, your
Yes.
partner. Awesome. So AI will never gets angry with you, right?
Yes. You are.
So someday if you approach teacher again and again, the teacher may be running out of patience, but the AI never run out of the patience. It will help you. So yeah, very good. So but or at the same time you should not be very much dependent, too much dependent on the. So you have a duty to train AI as well.
Yes.
Sometimes AI give you wrong information, then you have to correct. No, not like this. Don't give the same wrong information to others. Okay, so that way also you can be very helpful for the AI as well as AI users, developers as well. So any other, since we are very new to novice to the AI, even though we are living in the AI world, AI age. So we know that our knowledge is so limited, okay, about the AI and its pros and cons. So if you can share some of your understanding about the AI, so any participant, it will be very great. So we can share our knowledge, okay? So in the AI, you may share your understanding, but you are so generous over there. So if you are here also, I'd like to encourage you to be generous to share your understanding about the AI, also what do you feel, and also how to improve how to make it better for our monastic community as well as do our people. So that's why comments and suggestion, discussion or addition, everything is uh, welcome. So
Personally
Hello,
speaking,
Pomodika.
yeah,
Can I ask you one thing, Pomodika?
yeah.
Since that you are being one most responsible at ITBMU, and it sounds like you really trust AI and all, do you think we should be able to run one AI user course or something like that at your university for your student scholars?
Surely we should have a kind of training to give to make the students know, and also they uh, encourage to study how to use the AI ethics, as Panvivananda Jara said. So students also we should have ethics, and also we need to draw a clear line. So between allowing permissible and not permissible. Okay. So that's we need to have a kind of a AI training course. Yeah, other universities. Recently I visited YUFL. So the Reda is a very, very open-minded over there. So and also he have a kind of discussions and courses and lectures about the use of the AI, also the limit, and also do's and don'ts. There, with the same thing we need to have. So especially Buddhist universities, we need to give them. So this is modern day, the age we are living in. So when they are working in a kind of university or college, these are the knowledge we should impart to our new generations. Yeah, thank you. This is very good. We need to have.
Yeah, Tadu Pomoji, I think from there on, we should be able to go about it because there are quite a number of organizations and training institutions that they should be more than delighted to offer such kind of course, especially for religious scholars. The only thing is the administration, management should be convinced. Now
Yeah.
that you sound very much pro AI, so wonderful, Pomoji. Tadu, tadu, tadu.
Yes, I found it useful. So that's why even I encourage my students personally, maybe to use AI cautiously. Okay, but you have to be very wise. Okay, you should not you should not copy paste, but you should and make then you should add then to analyze or maybe very effectively. Then you make your own contribution. So that's a very good. Is there any other suggestions and comment and advice and knowledge to share? So we'll be very happy to hear. Maybe because Manuel Wisoda is maybe busy.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you there?
He's quite busy. He's at
Yeah, yeah.
urgent matter.
I
So
mm,
we give a chance to audience.
mm. Give a chance. Yeah, this I'm eager to listen, eager to learn. Okay, from then as well.
Before I did one of a beast level, so someone he wanted to
Yeah,
say something.
and we were beach lava.
Beast level.
The name is very
yes,
beautiful.
so I
Hello.
have a new. Sorry, can you hear me, please?
Yes, yes,
Good.
I hear you. No problem. Can you say
Yes.
anything you can say?
As a couple of months ago, I read news about AI robot lecturer in
Hmm.
Harvard University. They are trying to train AI robot as a lecturer in their university. and they see it wasn't successful. So whether we like it or not, the role of AI in the future will be reversed, avoidable, and undeniable.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to write an essay or a paper, before I write, I give some I ask for suggestion for AI, and I give some sample writing. When I see his sample writing, I would like to give up my writing because his writing style is more informative and more beautiful. So this is one of my problems. And another thing is most of the students, including me, use AI a lot. You know, if we use AI and we don't want to know we use AI, yes, of course, we can command as a humanization that AI will rewrite your essay or your paper. Then it is very difficult to detect by AI. Then tomorrow, there will be more application AI detector created by the developer for the teacher. But tomorrow, student also try another application that that can escape from the AI detector. This may be one of the big challenges for the academic field, especially in the university around the world. These are challenges, in my opinion. As for opportunity, yes, of course, AI is a very wide. Not only ChatGPT, Gemini, etc. Another photo generator, video generator, etc. can also be applied in our day-to-day life. For example, if you are introverted person, you don't want to show your face on screen. Yes, of course, you can create some interesting body story using cartoon like a little policeman, little policeman. You can upload your video on YouTube. In this way, you can, of course, you can achieve lots of benefits or incomes. That will be one of the opportunity for the Myanmar policeman by using AI. Thank you. That's all about my opinion.
Okay, very good information. Informative. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Bandit.
Yeah, very informative. So in the classroom, so maybe 2 years ago when I was in India, I have a discussion, maybe pre-discussion with the professors over there. And they asked me, how do you do with regard to the AI writing in your university? How to deal with the students who they submit their assignments and papers and research work, so through the AI. So they are also facing problems, university professors, teachers, because if you ask a homework to write something about something, they submit. They don't read anymore, but they just write the title and add the AI to write. So yeah, there's also challenges. Also difficult to detect the plagiarism as well. So they are developer also or trying to make it more human. Sometimes those who are not clever, they use just they ask just AI to write it on their behalf, and then you can feel, oh, this is a machine sound. we can feel by reading that they are writing, oh, this is a machine sound, not the human sound. So then later then one student asked me, okay, how do you know? How do you know I'm right using AI? Because they are you are I feel machine, not the human in your writing. So then I asked, how should I do? And you ask the AI to make it in a more human sense. So the user, the AI change, more human voice, more human taste. That's right. That's
Actually, most of Myanmar students are using and just free version of AI apps or website. If they can use the premium version of AI apps or website, they will be more humanized, more human. That will be more difficult to detect.
Yeah. So then in that discussion, finally I said, okay, don't give assignments. Don't ask the student to write a paper or whatever, but and also instant, like a snapshot. Okay. Maybe on the classroom, you want to know their ability, right? One thing is that they want to know their students' ability, and also how much they have learned, what is their analytical mind, and so critical thinking, and so on. Then you just give a topic in the class. No mobile, no machine is there. Write it down. Let them to write in front of you. Okay. Then there you can get some what you can see the real picture of real ability of the students as well. So also there we can get a kind of teamwork to discuss about the topics. So without looking at the books or without looking at using any machine device, and that in this way also we can make it we can nurture. Okay, we can give a kind of environment which is free of AI free environment. So and this is also, I think we may have another ways. Maybe when others are how do you think?
Yes, whatever. So, like in the classroom, I think certain levels or assessment style have to change. Right? In October, I remember there was an education summit in the UK. So they share me some of my devotee. They joined to that summits and they share me how they should develop and they should adapt the kind of assessment style and in which way they are accepting the use of AI. For example, nowadays the more accessible thing is Tenet. So for plagiarism and AI and also AI paraphrasing, everything can chat with can be examined with these Tenet software for the instructor account with the instructor account. So, but like they are considering how many percent they are giving a chance to use AI when they are accepting, and also even though they are giving the chance percentage for utilizing this AI tool, but student need to write the declaration at the end of the paper. So they have to write the declaration, what kind of AI tool they use, and also uh, for which path they're using for with the AI, and then what kind of prompt they use. So, and then there's a prune, what kind of prune they can use or they cannot use, already give the awareness for the student in the university. So this for like, please write me. So something, such kind of prune cannot use for the exam, but some kind of prunes stay available to use for exam. So, but they have to declare at the end of the paper. So with the AI test, yeah, they give like 25% or some university giving 40%. But every every paper, whether if they use AI tool, they have to declare. So I can share when a like ChatGPT and academic writing tool from Hong Kong University, they send me how we can use ChatGPT uh, without plagiarizing and what kind of prompts we can use and how we can use for academic writing. I can drop in the chat box here.
Yeah, very good
Yeah,
information. Please.
yeah. This is from my
And
university, Hong Kong.
whether you explain by screen sharing and just a little bit, this will be more.
Ah, okay, that's possible. You give me I request.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Very good. Very good information we got.
This is from the HKU faculty or at
Yeah.
ChatGPT and academic writing. Like they're giving the generatives are like don't use generative AI to plagiarize.
Mm.
Train your brain.
Mm.
Instead of training AI, train your brain is very important. Don't implicitly trust the information it gives you. Yeah. Well, it's the most powerful model you can find. Yeah, these are the here when we are using literature review, we're not as ChatGPT like a bit open research question like how do you publish awareness like how do publish awareness campaign affect organ donate rates? So or specific facts based a question like do public awareness campaign with the simple message work better than when it appears to emotion? So such kind of thing we cannot use. And then also simple prompts asking for the list of specific paper. Like give me the list of 10 peer review paper on organ donation that we can use. And simple prompts asking for summary of the book and article. So what is the bad of the bioactive about? So we just give the book names and asking for summarizing and then we are writing in the literature review and we can use in that way. But how you can use is like help narrow the scope of your literature review. So you can use AI to narrow down your scope of literature review, like kind of oh sorry. Here's a prompt like you are reference librarian. I'm trying to research like maybe like Buddhist ethic, but I am having trouble narrow down my topic further. So please always respond to me with the brief response. Uh, that help me figure out exactly what aspect of this topic I'm most interested in and ask me questions to get me to think more critically and specifically. So we are not asking to AI. We are asking to ask the question to us. AI. That is really useful prompts, Manable. If we can use such prompts, even we can train our brain, not only training to the AI. And then we can use a list of top scholar working on our subject. Like prompts are like, you are the reference librarians, give me the list of leading scholar writing peer review work on Buddhist ethics. Something like that we can ask such prompts. Yeah, there's a lot of prompts available. And for the brainstorming also, what kind of prompt we cannot use, what kind of prompt we can use. And then so picture revision. Also for the especially I think Burmese students they are using for the writing where is that? Academic writing, I did. Like here for the English learner. Like we can write a prompt like you are the writing tutor with the expert in teaching English as an additional language. English is not my first language. Please let me know what I should fix the following aspect. Paying close attention to anything idiomatic grammar mistake and word usage problem. Do not fix for me, but present everything I should change in a list. Please explain what is wrong with anything you suggest changing. So by using this, so he gonna give me a kind of suggestions and we can rewrite it by our own. So just we can just asking like please rewrite like kind of edit this stat or please rewrite or make more fluent or make better. That is not ethical using, but we can use as in that way. So yeah, like here, you are an academic tutor. Tutor, please let me know what I should fit in the following aspect. I like my writing to be clear, grammatical, and objective, but do not fix it for me, but briefly present everything I should change in list. Please explain what is wrong with anything you suggest changing. So in this way, we can improve our writing we can train our brain whenever. In the chatbot, you can download it.
Yeah, very, very informative. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
also got from some of my friend from HKU, Myanmar monks. Whenever Sopa got, he
Ah,
sent for me. Yeah,
very good.
yes.
So that day, so maybe it is, yeah, it is very good to have such a do's and don'ts and
Yeah,
also guidelines.
I know.
So not to be so much dependent on the maybe mindset also. The
yeah,
rule as far as I observe, the guidelines are what uh, to be to be productive. Students are to be productive. The learning, they are not the copying based.
yeah,
Copy paste to avoid the plagiarism. So it means to be honest. Okay, to be honest. So
yeah,
people also there in your discussion, you edit. So students they should write how much, which part they
yeah. They have to
did
declare.
and declaration. It's very good. But at the same time, we need to train the student to have a kind of honesty. So
Yeah,
even though the rules are there, but maybe if students are not honest, okay, if we are paid to train the importance of the honesty, then there can still be problems. So then, as an addition, yeah, we need to have such a guidelines, a writing, declarations. At the same time, we have to train about the ethics, okay, and
right.
also honesty, the importance of the honesty. So these things are also in for the Buddhism monks, and we are very familiar with the Buddha's teaching. Very important is honesty. We have to be honest. So that way. Mm. Very
In
good.
the year 2021 and 22, I was in HKU. They are not allowed even to open any kind of AI website when we are using their Wi-Fi. In Hong Kong University area, student cannot open ChatGPTs or everything. But
Really?
now, yeah, but because at the time they explain one librarian in his workshop, he explained that because they are preparing such kind of awareness program and such kind of rule and regulation for the use of this AI. That's why currently for especially for this year, they are not allowed to use student in this university campus area. But in the future, when they are ready, of course, student have a chance. Now they give this one.
Yeah, they are in line with the modern need, no?
Yeah,
Okay. Preparing themselves
yeah,
to be ready, because
yeah.
otherwise it's a too dangerous.
That's
People
why the HKU, the top institution of the world.
That's why.
Well, by the way, I just remember Ms. Jamal defined, billionaire Jamal defined AI like auto identification, identification, not artificial intelligence.
Uh,
Uh, which question we are not talking now, Sandeep? Sorry.
Now we are listening the audience ideas and yeah, their discussion, but only two audience so far discuss.
Mm. So, anyone want to discuss? The one I still have two more questions, no? I think. Oh no,
yeah.
Yeah.
three more questions. The
Wow.
more, more dangerous. What might happen if we completely refrain from using or engaging with AI? If we don't use AI, what might happen to for this community? Not for individuals, you know.
Will be very late. Will be very late. So we will go through the current. We go so that we will be together with the other in the advanced places.
So we should not refrain from
But we should use it wisely, ethically.
honestly.
Adasama Vanidi is very important. Stay. Adasama Vanidi, self-restraint, self-discipline. So it should be there. So with that, we can use it. There will be no danger, but only we can make it. No honey, Odiyewa, Padigenka. We can expect only progress, but there will be no decline. Odiyewa, Padigenka. So by using this one in the as a whole, Buddhism as a whole, we have to use it in order to keep up the advancement of the world.
Like HKC, HKU.
So at the same time, yeah, we have to prepare. So if maybe it's up to our monastery, monasteries, learning center, satendais, and also universities, Buddhist universities. So according to their strength, so they should have a kind of preparation like this, like outgoing university they do. It doesn't mean that it is a real standard. We don't need to copy, but to meet our need. In order to meet our need, so in the monastery level, how to do it? What are the maybe education? Firstly, we have to give a training, ID literacy, AI literacy. We have to give such a
but
knowledge to them.
For the new generation, we don't need to train. They themselves clever, no?
No. They are, yeah, I recognize they know. But if everything is, in Myanmar, we say what? Say, I'm a biai. People that are my name. So there's anything because it's a more very complicated. So that's why we need to let them know the do's and don'ts, the way, how to use it properly, ethically, and also effectively. So yeah, they are clever. Chinese are now they are more clever than the parents. Parents, they don't know where to find the application. Then but the Chinese are very quick to take it. Yeah, because they are the product of this AI age. So but still they need to have a very systematic training. At the same time, we have to make a preparation to face because it is like a flat. So information or advancement, there it is coming like a very huge flat. So we have to be strong enough. Okay, strong enough. Give a strong foundation. So only after that, so we have to let them go there freely. Let them decide how to do it.
Okay.
That's why we don't need to be afraid of it. So maybe then encourage them to use it. Okay. But ethically, a foundation, we need to have it.
Okay, next question.
What about Honorable Nanda Jara, about that?
Yes, Vanuva. Before I forgot, I want to remind, even though the PDF, when you are using these all the prompts mentioned in this PDF, you still need to declare what kind of prompt you are using. It's not all clear, right? So you still need to declare, you still need to mention what kind of generated tool you are using and which prompt you are using. That is important. And for the equation, I don't have too much to discuss. Only one thing. Nowadays, education is not only came from the religions. different part of the world. We can learn from everywhere. As like in Myanmar, education is not only come from the monastery, the part of the world, even staying at home also they got a lot of education. So if we are neglecting these AI and technology, mm, there's one saying I forgot who said that. It's saying like, mm, for the religions who neglect the technology, that religion will be disappear from this world.
Mm. Like religion without science will be broken leg.
Yeah,
The
this is
science without religion will be like blind person. Like,
100%. Yeah.
but now religion without AI, what will be?
No more religion.
No more religion, just be you know. Okay, okay. Let me move to another question. In the AI era, what roles and form of involvement might Buddhism monk adopt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
AI, yeah, AI age, the role of the mass, or how do our involvement.
Mm.
So, yeah, we have to be more productive, and also we keep up with the advancement of technology or digital development, so that we can make a more production, like a programs, okay, mindfulness program or whatever program, so we can make use of it, and uh, then it will be helpful for the others, uh, maybe for those who cannot create, okay, that kind of, was it just previously peace, maybe peace level or yeah, the whenever he discussed about that. So we can make it, maybe even though we don't want to put our face, maybe we create a kind of mass, little mass and little nuns, and then the Dhamma discussion and so on. So although I have one of my Mongolian student from Mongolia, he come and study in our university, and then he is one of the contributor to the Sutta Center. So that's for the Mongolian language. So one day he told me what he is doing, and also his plan to do is like he want to focus, okay, Dhamma in his own language. But the problem is his voice is a problem, so he don't like his voice. So he told me that. So that's also not big problem actually nowadays, because AI can make a artificial voice, very good voice, attractive voice as well. So the purpose is main purpose is we want to help, we want to make the Buddha's teaching accessible to as far as possible, okay, as wide a audience as possible. So that's why we Buddhist monks stay involved the same role as we are doing now. We are doing what? Propagating Buddha Dhamma, okay, sharing Buddha teaching. In this age also we try to share. Maybe on the Facebook also we may put the Dhamma. Okay, now, people without AI, we may study one or two language. Okay, but now with the AI, we can translate the Buddha's teaching into different languages and share in different languages on the Facebook. Then it will reach to those who are very distant, very strange to the Buddhism as well. So Dhamma do that. Sharing Dhamma message, we can still involve the role of the Dhamma messengers. Okay, so that will still be our role in the age of the AI if we keep up with the AI in development. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Pandina Nadala.
And yeah, this is I think this question is already overlapped with the previous one. And but like which role we are involving as a user or involving as the giving the ideology. In this way we can involve, we have the choice. So for those who can involve uh, ideologically, we can involve in developing and consumerizing active. Yeah. But for those who just want to be the user, especially for the students, yeah, we can be as the end user in the new technology era. But our if our role is like kind of uh, if we want our role is higher, then we have definitely to input in the ideology way and such kind of ethical guideline. We can involve in that way as well.
Okay. Okay. And then the question we discussed already about what we want. No?
Yeah.
Just I want to ask some more questions. Like in my Facebook, I post someone comment. What we talk when we talk about the challenges, we should clarify what kinds of challenge for both individual and community, because that's the one who we just say the challenges is still necessary for the policeman. The opportunity, the opportunity is still necessary for policeman. What kinds of perspective he has, I'm not sure. No, how do you think that's common? Policeman need opportunity or not? Opportunity is necessary for policeman or not? How do you think, Sarah?
Yeah, but he is curious. Yeah,
Julie.
because uh, maybe traditionally Buddhism is a religious person, because in their mind, Buddhist monks are religious person. They are not any, maybe they may think opportunity is a kind of any money or any making a better life and so on. But in their mind, traditionally, they think that is not our concern. Okay, so worldly development and then whatever is not our concern. Okay, so that's why they may express in this way. But our intention is not for that development, not for that worldly development. So what are the strength and weakness, okay, of it? Having AI in our academic study or the Buddhism, Buddhist study or propagating Buddha Dhamma, okay? So that's the way we are discussing, not for the maybe worldly development, do money or to make a better life, etc. Not for that purpose.
Yeah.
So
How would you like to comment?
Yeah, I think as Venerable said, his ideas come from the tradition, like as we Buddhist monks are nikama, we practice nikama, so we don't need opportunity, is what he thinks. Um, However, the trends change. I mean, even in the Buddha Sasana, in this modern world, we can deny the trends, especially this pragmatic idea is undeniable. And in even the Buddhist lay peoples are demanding for this such kind of pragmatic ideology. Like in this comment also, Dagaji Tim Yuan, he discussing something about which is related to the pragmatism. So this pragmatism is undeniable for us, for the Buddhist monk. So we people, especially country like Myanmar, we are poor. You know, we want kind of instant developments or kind of even materialistically, of course. But for the as the Buddhist monk, we can't give any kind of materialistic contribution to the society. Even we are we don't have too much material thing. So but we can give kind of instant benefits and instant at least psychological development for them in this very lifestyle. That is the pragmatic way of how we can contribute. That is a kind of engaged Buddhist way, how we can engage into the society. So that's why we still need the opportunity, how we can engage to the society, how we can give a lot of contribution pragmatically to the society that we need. But this opportunity, for sure, we can't wait it.
Mm.
We need to find, we need to discover, we can't wait it. So with this AI trend and with these religious trend, we still need to keep finding the opportunity, and we need to we we should follow with these trends, and we should grasp the opportunity for the sake of sadhana and for the sake of psychological and mental and plus of course spiritual developments of our devotees.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is what I think.
Yeah, yes. I usually used to say that, like in international age, digital age, they developed a lot, but in our country, especially the Hmong community, they don't know what ID is. But the ID is already gone. We still using, we still learning the ID. We still learning ID. Now with the AI age, the international, the global trends are very far ahead. But we still start learning. We are very behind because we don't
Yeah,
find the opportunity. We don't grasp the opportunity.
exactly.
It's certainly we need to find opportunity and use it, utilize, you know?
For the individual, we don't need to follow this technology.
Uh,
Even you just preaching the Dhamma, or even you don't do anything in just sit in a temple also, you still have a lot of things. You still have the donation from the society. So for the individual, I don't think we don't need any kind of opportunity.
mm,
But for the society, we need to grasp this opportunity.
yeah, yes, okay. Any comment from the participant? Especially, I finished my question now. I also two hour already. If someone want to comment, please welcome. If no one want to comment, zero. Just say conclusion remark. Only. Oh.
And the guy didn't you thought very thought provoking, he said. Thank you
Yeah.
for paying attention to our discussion. So as a closing remark, firstly, I would like to say thank you, Venerable Tavagu Education Center, Tavagu Sayadaw, Venerable Visoda, for making this event, this talk possible. And also for Venerable Nanda Jara. So thank you so much for your very lively and also informative discussion, also sharing the practice over there. Uh, so that they're very good for our generations. So also this event will not be very lively without the participants. Okay, the participant, everyone, whether they are active or not, they are very really helpful to make it this open talk or free talk lively, also encouraging us. Okay, so without you, we can share. So we will be, we will find AI only to share our thought. So for that also, we are very thankful. We are very grateful for all participants. Okay, for your presence. Your presence is really precious. Also encouraging to go further. Okay, thank you once again, everyone.
Okay. Shall we recite Buddha Sasana?
Okay.
Sure thing.
Buddha Sasana.
Buddha Sasana Jiran Data Do. Buddha Sasana Jiran Data Do. Buddha
Sasana
Sasana
Sivan
Idatu
Idatu
Sa.
Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu.
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah, all participants.
Okay. Good night, everyone. Have a nice, nice
Thank
night.
you. Thank you.